I had a concern. I had a concern when Corey Crawford came back, and it was this. So this is from tonight's game. I'm just getting this off of Twitter. That's Corey Crawford being bowled into by his own player because of Evander Kane. You'll notice Kane is directing him in there. There was a high stick that also occurred on the play, so it was a 4-on-4 rather than a power play. If you consult the NHL app, it'll say it was goaltending interference on Cam Ward, but the truth is it was on Corey Crawford. And the thing with that is that Crawford hits his head on the post on the way down. You see it bounce off. Um, I know I took some flack for saying it, but I really had kind of hoped that Crawford uh, would not play this year. I had heard some things about Crawford and about his state, and I thought, maybe it's best to just hang him up. Now, based on that hit, and the fact that the coach Jeremy Colleton's already come out and said it is a concussion. Now we're in a day and age where you'll see a guy get concussed, and their management will just say it's an upper body injury. In this case, they're like it's a concussion. There's no two ways about it. Um, this could be the end of the line for Corey Crawford, and it's not just an this could be the end of the line for Corey Crawford now. But this could be the end of Corey Crawford's career, and it could forever alter the rest of his life. The Hawks were not going to make the playoffs. It wasn't going to happen. And Crawford has played a lot since coming back. And when you're dealing with coming off of a severe concussion as he was, a hit like that taken by, say, Markstrom or Koskinen, who are two goalies I'm watching right now, not aware of any concussion history with them. Maybe they're out, and maybe they're out for 6 weeks. Because of Crawford's history, and because we know it is easier to get a severe concussion after repeated blows to the head like that, and the fact that it was a direct blow. This isn't just incidental, it was direct. It's probably the end of his career. And that's bigger than hockey, because it could affect him after his career's done. Post-concussion symptoms are not fun for people who go through them. This is why, during the whole concussion lawsuit, I said, the NHL needs to be willing to help players out. If Crawford's done, if this is the end of his career, and he's dealing with concussion symptoms, nobody's going to argue that it wasn't hockey-related. And yet, it is a league that even though they've settled that concussion lawsuit, there's still some chance that they'll still say, but there's no real connection. With long-term brain injuries and hurting your brain, which to me makes the same amount of sense as somebody going, man, my knee is absolutely busted. It's from all those years of working at my job, and your job going, your knee was busted when you got in here. Nothing to do with it. All those times you broke your knee or fractured your leg on the job, it was probably fractured when you got here. It sounds ridiculous. And so my thoughts go out to Corey Crawford in this situation. It is an awful situation to report on. I'm doing a separate video on it because I don't feel like I can just throw this into a review video. This isn't something that I can just throw in and go, and then Crawford got hurt and Ward went in. Let's hope Crawford's okay. This could be it. And I really hope it isn't. Crawford is a goaltender who's had a fantastic career, and his numbers this year were better than the team in front of him when you look at save percentage. And let's just hope that he's okay. This goes further than any hockey game. This goes further than anything that happened in the standings tonight. Let's just hope he's okay. And I've seen, I know people are going to go nuts on Evander Kane. And it looks bad because Kane ends up being the first star of the game. But, collisions with guys going to the net, they happen. Goalies get hit. There are goalie interference calls that are made. I can't just come out and say that Kane was trying to end Crawford's career, because I don't believe that. We'll see if anything happens at the NHL level. I don't think so. I don't see anything there. Unless you can argue that he pushes a Chicago player into his own goaltender intending to cause a concussion, which would be virtually impossible to prove. It's just it's a bad night for Chicago fans, for Crawford, and for his friends and family right now having to see that. So again, I hope he's okay. I hope this concussion is, if possible, a minor concussion, if that's even a thing. It's tough, and it's too bad, and it's something that, again, I would love not to have to talk about, but again, I can't put this into the middle of a review. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, thoughts out to Corey Crawford. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And let's hope there's some good news regarding Crawford soon, about timeline and that he's okay and this isn't that bad and this kind of thing, because it didn't look good watching it in that highlight. And fingers crossed for him. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.